I'm Tracy Ward with the Liberty Restoration Project, and I'm here to talk to you about my day in court. This past Tuesday, I had to go down to the Kansas City courthouse to plead my case in a red light traffic violation. Now, if you know anything about the Liberty Restoration Project, you know that we're completely adamant against these red light cameras. So, of course, since I wasn't driving the car, I'm going to go plead not guilty, and I'm going to fight. So I go to court, and one of the ladies that was before me pleaded not guilty, and the judge asked her how she knew that she was not driving the car. And she had stated something along the fact of she was at a birthday party, and so she knew she wasn't driving the car. Not guilty, free to go. The second lady got up there and stated that she was not guilty because she wasn't driving the car, and when the judge asked her how she knew that she was not driving the car, she stated, it was my mother or sister or somebody else that was driving her car, and not guilty, free to go. So I'm thinking, great, this is going to be easy. The guy in front of me said, "Oh my goodness, is it really that easy to get off on these tickets?" And I said, "If you know what you're talking about, yeah." So I handed him my information that I had in order to plead my case in court. And he read through it, and when his name was called, he got up and pleaded guilty. We can't save them all. The next person that was called up was a man named Christopher. However, a woman steps up to the bench, and the judge looks at her and he says, "You're obviously not Christopher, so what business do you have with the court?" And she claimed that it was her husband's car that the ticket was issued to, and she was driving it. Why would you ever implicate yourself, especially if it wasn't even your ticket? But guess what? The judge said, "Thank you very much. I'll take your $113 then. Bye-bye." Cha-ching! Then it was my turn. I got up and pleaded my case, and the judge asked me how I knew that I was not driving the car. And I stated that I knew I wasn't driving the car, and then I had to plead under oath that I wasn't driving the car. And he asked me once again how I knew I wasn't driving the car, and I said, well, I'm not going to implicate who was driving the car, but I know I wasn't driving the car. So he said, not guilty, free to go. Yay! So any of you out there who are fighting red light cameras, stand up, fight your ticket, and ask the judge to prove to you that you were driving the car.